On her first day at work, she knew something was off. A red light suddenly flashed across the glass cabinet. She held her breath and reached out to touch it. It was a hidden camera. She ripped it out without a second thought, but she had no idea her boss was watching her every move. One day earlier, Kelly showed up for a bodyguard interview. The other candidates had great English, impressive degrees, and good looks. Then there was Kelly. Her resume was so bad she could barely hand it over. The assistant was ready to show her the door right then and there, but just as she turned to leave, Kelly suddenly made a fierce dash forward, catching everyone completely off guard. She said it was to simulate an emergency situation, proving she had lightning-fast reflexes. That bold move actually caught old Gia's attention. She got the job, but before she could even celebrate, the background check came back. Because she had a criminal record, she was fired on her first day. In that moment, her whole world came crashing down. To make things worse, the cheap shoes she bought from a street vendor fell apart. That night when she got back to her tiny rental, she caught her own mother sneaking out of her room, stealing the money she'd saved up for rent. Her mom was all dressed up looking fancy, saying once she struck it rich she'd pay her back. But Kelly had been hearing that same BS for 10 whole years. But the wheels of fate started turning. Old Gia was flipping through Kelly's file. Besides that one arrest for stealing pads because she couldn't afford them during her period, she'd never done anything wrong since. She was drowning in massive debt, all taken out in her name by her own mother. In Korea, if you owe more than 50 million won, you basically can't survive. But this girl was still fighting. Old Gia saw someone's shadow in her. Just like that, a factory line worker transformed into the personal bodyguard of a billionaire chairman. On the anniversary of old Gia's wife's death, as old Gia was laying flowers and paying respects, the daughter suddenly swatted the bouquet away and coldly placed down her own flowers. The driver quietly told Kelly the truth. These children weren't even old Gia's biological kids. 30 years ago, old Gia married into this instant noodle empire, wed a widowed CEO with 2 kids. A year after the wedding, his wife passed away, but old Gia turned that small company into Korea's #1. A few years back, he found his biological daughter and sent her abroad to study, but she died under suspicious circumstances. Everyone said she died from drugs and partying, but only old Gia knew. His daughter was murdered, and the killer behind it all was the eldest daughter. That night, old Gia brought Kelly into the surveillance room behind a hidden door. This aging man slept in front of those screens every single night. His tone was calm but dripping with murderous intent. He told Kelly his stepchildren saw him as a threat to their inheritance, and when his real daughter showed up, they decided to kill. He only had 1 year left to live, so he was going to get his revenge. Then he opened up a massive safe. The wealth inside made Kelly's eyes go wide, but he only pulled out a small box. Inside was a diamond ring. Kelly was about to become the most dangerous and most crucial piece in a billion-dollar revenge game.